Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to start a new series where I will go through my top 10 favorite tier sets for each expansion. So, as probably a lot of you are already aware, I love tier sets and I love transmog in general in World of Warcraft. And I really wanted to make this series simply because there are so many great sets in the game and I want to highlight the ones that, in my opinion, stand out the most. So I will start today with Vanilla WoW, and if you like this series, let me know in the comments, and then I will try each week after that to release a new video for then the Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, etc, etc. And also, of course, let me know in the comments what are your favorite sets from each expansion. So let's start with number 10. And at number 10, we have the Field Marshal's Pursuit set. As you can see, this is the Hunter set when you reach rank 14 in PvP. So this set is still something you can obtain right now through the rated battleground. And in my opinion, it really looks super cool. I'm putting it at number 10 because while it's an amazing armor, as you will see, there are other sets that are even better. But still, I think what I really love about this set are the different shoulders and the effect on the shoulders. And then also the helmet. I think the helmet is really nice, even though, of course, it's very low res, especially for today's standards. I still think this is a very unique set and something that represents the Alliance really well. And after that, at number 9, we're gonna add the Darkmantle set. So the Darkmantle set is the tier 0.5 set for rogues. And as you can see, this is a really nice set. So this is something you can still get through the Darkmoon Fair. And in my opinion, what I really love about this set are all the different white glowy effects on the shoulders, the gloves, the belt, and also the legs, and of course the headpiece. I think this is a set that still a lot of people are using in Dragonflight, and something that, even though it's very simple, still looks really cool. So definitely, I think this set deserves a placement in this top 10. At number 8, we're gonna have the tier 3 sets for priests, and this is the face set. So I think this set really looks absolutely amazing, even though the resolution on it might be really low for today's standards. I still think, for instance, the details on the robe still makes it one of my favorite robes in the game. And then, of course, there is the effect on the shoulders that is really nice, and of course the crown. So overall, this set is one of my favorites from all the different tier 3 sets from Naxxramas, and I think it represents super well what a priest should be. And again, I think the colors all go really well together, and overall, this is still something that for today's standards, I think is a really strong set. Now, at number 7, we're gonna have the Bloodfang set. So the Bloodfang set is the tier 2 set for rogues, and this is a set that, in my opinion, looks extremely good. So this is the type of set that really represent the class so well that even now in Dragonflight, when you think about a rogue, most likely you will think about this tier set and maybe a few others. I think this set represents rogues so well, and overall, this is an amazing set. I remember playing in Vanilla WoW, and when you saw someone with this set, you knew you were in trouble. So I just love this set. I think it looks extremely good. Even though, of course, some of the parts are very low res, it's still an amazing set, and I definitely think it deserves 7th place in this ranking. At number 6, we're gonna have the Dreamwalker set. So this is the tier 3 set for druids, and I do really think this is a set that looks absolutely amazing. So these are the type of sets, again, that have such a clear color theme and that are so representing of a class that you can only admire them. This set in particular, I think, still looks super good because of the effect on the shoulders and also the glowy effect for the eyes. And overall, again, the colors and the details on this set are just amazing. Even though it's a little bit low res, and some people might prefer the new versions from Wrath of the Lich King, I still think this set is one of my all-time favorites. And if you've watched some of my videos, you know that this is the set that I use the most on my druid. Now at number 5, we're gonna have one of my all-time favorites, and this is the Frostfire set. So the Frostfire set is the tier 3 set for mages, and this is another amazing set from Naxxramas. So this set again represents mages so well, and you have such a clear color theme, and this is overall an amazing set. So for instance, here a few things that I really love are the glowy effect on the gloves. I think it shows that the mage is ready to cast a spell like a frost spell, which looks really nice. And of course the shoulders, again, this is icy, this is something that definitely defines mages. So this is a set that, in my opinion, is still really good even for today's standards. And also keep in mind, I forgot to mention that for the over tier 3 sets, but you can still get all these different sets. You can either get them through the black market auction house, or you can also try to farm them with the different secrets of Naxxramas. And if you don't know how to unlock all these different things, then you can watch one of my guides that I did on that, and normally you will be able to then have access to the vendor and start farming these different sets. But keep in mind, you will need to probably spend a few millions of golds if you want to get even one of these different tier 3 sets fully complete. At number 4, we're gonna have the Plagueheart set. So this is the tier 3 sets for Warlocks. And again, this is another set that you are able to get in classic Naxxramas. So this set is so special. I think it's a very unique set. Just for instance, the headpiece is so unique. We haven't seen a lot of these different sets over the years. And again, I think it does really represent Warlocks so well. The color theme on this set is also really nice. And again, the details on the robe, for instance, and on the shoulders make it one of the best sets, in my opinion, from Classic WoW. So this is still something you can get, as I explained, and you will most likely have to pay a little bit of gold, but this is definitely a set worth farming. At number 3, we're gonna have the Judgement set. So this is the tier 2 set for Paladins, and this is probably one of the most recognizable sets from Vanilla WoW. So everything in this set is perfect. Literally, the colors are so nice. The helm is still, I think, one of the most beautiful helms that have ever been crafted by Blizzard. And of course, the shoulders and everything else. This is a set that screams Paladins, and this is, in my opinion, one of the most iconic sets from World of Warcraft, not only from Vanilla WoW, but from every expansion. Also, for those of you who are a big fan of this set, and if you haven't seen this video yet, there is this really cool YouTuber called Tom Keck, who is usually revamping some of these old sets and mounts, and he did a video on this set, and so as you can see, it looks really cool. The link is in the description, so I would encourage you to go watch it if you love this set. Now, at number 2, we're gonna add the very famous Dreadnaught set. So the Dreadnaught set is the tier 3 set for warriors, and this is, in my opinion, the best set from Naxxramas. So a fun fact about this set, this is actually what motivated me to start making gold in the first place, because with the introduction in Mist of Pandaria of the black market auction house, I saw an opportunity to finally get my hands on this set that I wanted for years. And so I needed to start learning how to make some gold. And that's how I ended up then making a YouTube channel about gold making. So this is by far my favorite warrior set. I think what I love the most about this set is the color scheme. So I really like the fact that it's mostly gray and dark, and then you have these very nice glowy light colors on the shoulders, also on the helm and on the boots. And then of course you also have a little bit of purple here and there, and you then have all the different details on the helm, for instance, on the shoulders, on the legs, the chest. So overall, this is a very well crafted set, and something that people are still trying to get in Dragonflight and spending millions of gold in order to try and finally get this full set. So definitely deserves its number 2 spot in this list. Now I want to go through a few honorable mentions. First, we have the Wrath set for warriors. So this is the tier 2 set for warriors. And this is something that, in my opinion, looks absolutely insane. I do think it would have maybe been able to be part of the list, but I wanted to also try and add a few more classes. But definitely, this is also one of my favorite warrior sets ever. I think the shoulders, the helmet, and the cutters all look super, super good. And overall, I can't believe that in Vanilla WoW, we were able to first get this one, then get the really cool set also from Ankiraj, and finally the Dreadnaught set for warriors. I think it's just amazing, and I wish we could have sets that are this good in today's World of Warcraft. So definitely deserves a spot as an honorable mention. Another really nice set is the 10 Storms set. So this is the tier 2 set for shamans, and I do think it represents shamans super well. Overall, this is definitely my favorite shaman set from Vanilla WoW, and this is something that I think inspired a lot of other sets for shamans over the years. So definitely something I wanted to add as an honorable mention. We also have the Dragon Stalker set. So this is the tier 2 set for hunters. And I think this is an overall really good set. I love the color scheme on the set. Of course, it also looks very hunterish. And overall, this is, in my opinion, a really memorable hunter set from Vanilla WoW. And finally, at number 1, my favorite set from Vanilla WoW is gonna be the Grand Marshal set from PvP. So this is the set that you would get as a play character when you reach rank 14. Is the most iconic set from Vanilla WoW. When you think about this set, you think about Prestige, you think about PvP, you think about the Alliance, and overall, this is just one of my all-time favorite sets in the game. I do think the Horde version of this set is also really nice, but it doesn't even come close as this one. This one is what represents the Alliance, in my opinion. The color on it, the gold color, was just something that you could see from miles away, and everything on this set, I think, just looks absolutely amazing. So for this reason, this is gonna be my number 1, and overall, my favorite set from Vanilla WoW. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video, and of course also if you agree with my top 10 and what sets you think I should have added. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you all a great Sunday. Bye!